So time for a room tour. This vlog is going to be a little chaotic. And I filmed this footage just for my sister, so that's why it's not clean. This is the kitchen. It had a decent size. We also cooked with it, so it was nice to have. And it was surprisingly clean and beautiful. The fridge behind the cupboard. And we had a TV, but we could only watch French TV, so we didn't watch it really. And next to the entrance there was our bedroom, which is quite spacious and had a nice bed, and you had also like a mirror and some space to store clothes. And next to the bed were also like night tables, which is nice. We also had a window, and they even had like a big wardrobe where I put my clothes in, and they had also extra bedding and like a hoover and stuff. And you could also look out the window into the backyard, which is not the prettiest, but it was cute because there was a little house outside. And I really wanted to look at it, but somebody lived in it. They also had some decoration, but we had also a place to store our luggage, and that was nice. So it was a good size for the bedroom. And the living room was also an open kitchen, and next to it was the bathroom, which was super small, but actually enough because they could even fit a washer inside, which we didn't use. And I also filmed the bathroom in vertical because it was so small. It had a shower and a bath, like a sink. So overall, for the price and the size, it was enough. Hello! I didn't know if I was gonna vlog my holiday, but my boyfriend Eric said I should just do it, so I'm doing it. We are in Paris. We arrived yesterday in the morning, like at around 10 o'clock, after we started in Berlin at 11:26, I think, in the evening. We took the train and had to change to go to the TGV. And it was a little bit of a wide ride because when we were in Hanover at around 2 in the morning, they said we have to wait in Hanover for an hour so they can change out the whole service personnel of the train. And they weren't sure, maybe it would go faster, but we really waited 1 hour till we could go again, and I wasn't sure if we then would reach our connecting train in Karlsruhe, the TGV to Paris. So it was not like a really relaxing first train ride, and we didn't sleep really well also. But then we made it and we reached the TGV and came to Paris, and also were able to sleep a bit more. At the moment there's a heat wave in Paris, and I think also in like the middle parts of Europe, because in Berlin it's also really hot, or in Hamburg where my sister lives. So yesterday we walked around a bit, but then we also went to the Centre Pompidou and saw an exhibition about black artists from like the 1950s to 2000, which was really interesting and an important exhibition to see. But we weren't sure if we want to do it because we were just really exhausted from not sleeping so much and the heat. But inside, luckily it was really cold, so that was a good decision, and it was a really interesting exhibition. I will show some clips of it. And then we just, for example, ate breakfast at the Studio Coupon, which is a gluten-free bakery branch, I would say, and they also have vegan options, and they had like a really delicious bagel, and we ate a little bit of cake and a little tartelette with strawberries, was really nice. Also the person serving us was really nice.
Je n'ai jamais connu une fille comme toi qui peut bouger tout au long de la nuit. Oh. Certains disent qu'une fille comme toi ne laisserait pas l'amour barrer la route. C'est un diable déguisé.
And we also looked at a vegan supermarket. It's always interesting to see in different countries, or in other countries in Germany, what they sell, what kind of vegan products they sell. For example, they have like a huge selection of cheese, which in Germany you also have a lot of vegan cheese, but the selection was superior. So we have to try a lot of them. We already bought some stuff, and Erik is thinking about like buying stuff and then sending a package to us, because last year when we were in Venice he also did it and it worked kind of well. Like most of the products survive. It's just a little bit weird because you never know how to get those packages, because the post office doesn't sell the packaging, or we didn't find one yet. So we will see about that. But this is like one thing we want to do. Not today, but in general. To go swimming because it should be 36 degrees now. We just slept long because we were so exhausted, and then we had a nice breakfast, and now we will be probably going swimming and then eating something for lunch. And then I suggested we could go to the cemetery Père Lachaise because it's probably cool there because there are a lot of trees. Or just check out in general like the parks, and maybe go to Notre Dame because it should also be really cool. We tried to get tickets for the catacombs, but they are sold out till August, I think. That would have been like the best option because it's so cold there. And I thought about going to the Fondation Louis Vuitton, but it's closed on Tuesdays, which is a pity because it's supposed to have really good AC, and the exhibition about David Hockney, it's a retrospective on this American painter, would have been really interesting. But maybe like tomorrow, because tomorrow it will still be 31 degrees and then it's supposed to go down. Yes, so we are in Paris now. And I think we're going out to explore today. Just too hot today. That's why I'm not good at vlogging. But now we're at a park and it's really nice in
Turbogeschwindigkeit
Paris
eingesetzt.
because they have a lot of water stations here and you can just refill your water. It's cool. So it's the next morning. Yesterday in the evening there were people who were really loud and we couldn't sleep for sometimes or woke up in the night, and then just a few minutes ago a man came and asked in French, asked us to be silent in the night, I think, and then he realized that we can't speak French and got another man who was really friendly, and he was like, oh, he wants you to be quiet in the night because he thought we were watching TV or something. And then we explained that we also couldn't sleep because it was loud and it wasn't us. So hopefully the man is convinced now that we didn't do this or that we weren't the loud ones. But we will see. I don't like this kind of situations because then I feel like I have to be really quiet to prove that I wasn't the person who's loud. And I'm really sweaty and I put on sunscreen, that's why I'm so oily right now. Yesterday it was so hot, I think the hottest was 38 degrees Celsius, so I didn't do a good job of vlogging me. I just tried to vlog things and then I forgot about it. And I think in the evening when we went to a park, I tried to film something because it was a really nice park. And now we will probably go to the Eiffel Tower because Eric hasn't seen it yet. And then maybe we go to a place where you can find croissants which are vegan and gluten-free. Because yesterday I bought another gluten-free and vegan baguette. But I haven't eaten a croissant so long, so it would be nice to eat one. And then probably we're going to the Fondation Louis Vuitton because they have AC and it's supposed to be open today. And today it's the 31 degrees Celsius, I think. Or it should be like the hottest. But maybe it's like super cold, or it feels super cold today because yesterday was so hot. And if you go to the Fondation Louis Vuitton, then you can also go into the park around it for free, which would be really nice. and they are also sets and stuff, and Eric really likes those rides. So we will see if we maybe also go there. That's the plan. So now we just have to go and enjoy our next day in Paris. One metro and 2 buses and went to get some gluten-free pastries, and now we're sitting in front of the Eiffel Tower and are eating our pastries, and Eric is checking if we can go to the Eiffel Tower, but it's really hot. Könnt ihr?
Ja. Das ist Apfel drin.
Wow, das ist eine Apfeltasche.
Und? Sagt mir halt nichts.
It's delicious, but I wouldn't know what's inside.
No.
Okay, the next one. I don't like cocoa so much, so I hope it doesn't taste so good. I have so much like cocos. It's quite cocosy, but it's like a good Marmorkuchen or citron cake. And now the last one with choco. I hope it's really good because I really like chocolate. I mean, yes, it's chocolate, so you can't do it wrong, but it's the best. Super delicious.